Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Syracuse Unpeeled. Thank you for being here, at least for watching. We have a great show for you tonight because obviously I'm here for you. I don't know, I mean the number 4 is just coming to me for some reason today. I am your host, Alex O'Toole, and joining me tonight we have Diasia Robinson, KJ Vaughn, and Kate Capodanno. So tonight we will be talking about everything from 90s throwbacks to SU's Final Four, and I will be sitting down with SU student and Insta-funny person, Rebecca Cornwall. Melissa Joan Hart hinted in an interview on Monday that there might be a reboot of either Sabrina the Teenage Witch or Clarissa Explains It All. The child actress explained that she was attending a meeting to throw around Clarissa and Sabrina ideas. However, she warned fans that not to get their hopes up just yet because there is still a lot of politics to figure out beforehand. KJ, which show are you more excited? Which one would you rather see rebooted?
I guess I'm gonna go Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I don't really know Clarissa Explains It All. But you know, here's the deal. Melissa Joan Hart kind of fell off the map a little bit there. She did get back on it with the ABC Family Show, Melissa and Joey. But you know, I don't know, like the cat from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Like I would probably want that cat. I'm not a cat person. I'm allergic to cats, but you know, it's a magic cat, so I'd put up with it. And the voice of the cat. Who did the voice of the cat? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that was awesome. And also, like, her aunts. Like, I want to live with her
I want
aunts.
the crazy
Yes.
ants
I
back
want to
in.
be in that house.
fun.
They were so
Oh, yeah.
supportive and a great time.
Oh yeah, because I feel like also like the thing with Clarissa is like the thing was that she was like young and whatever, and I'm like, maybe it's not your show anymore. Like maybe that show is past, but you're still a witch. Like you don't lose that.
Would it be like Sabrina the middle-aged witch now?
Yeah, of course. With her family.
Same name. Keep the name.
Sabrina the adult witch.
Sabrina the Teenage
Well, she had
Witch.
witch children.
A mommy witch.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh,
The mommy
that's
witch.
Is that passed down?
And a witch
Sabrina the
husband?
mommy
Yeah.
witch. Take
You're
notes, people.
welcome.
Okay, it is official. The next Bachelorette is JoJo Fletcher, the runner-up of this season of Bachelor 20. So JoJo is a Texas-based real estate developer who was one rose away from becoming Ben Higgins' fiance. In the season premiere of The Bachelor, JoJo came out of the limo wearing a unicorn head because she was searching and continues to search for her one true love, her unicorn. Diasia, are you looking for your unicorn, and do you think JoJo is going to find hers?
You know what? I don't know about my own unicorn, but I know that JoJo's going to find hers. I'm a committed fan of The Bachelorette. And so this season, JoJo was one of the realest contestants on the show. She was always down to earth in all of her comments. They didn't seem like very rehearsed. They were authentic. And you know, I had a feeling that Ben was going to pick Lauren B, which just works out perfectly for JoJo. And shout out to ABC for good programming because JoJo's brothers, they have like this character type of being overprotective, like sort of like confrontational brothers. So I think that will make a very interesting
that can be
thing
very
on the
fun when they
season.
bring them back to their
Absolutely.
family. Are you guys Bachelor people?
No, I don't really
So
follow
what are your
it.
thoughts? Because people that don't watch The Bachelor, I'm curious. What are your thoughts on like the show and the franchise?
Okay, I'm just saying, I just think it's very interesting that she can go from wanting to get engaged to one man to being like, I'm going to take my options and find my unicorn with like however many other people.
28 usually.
Yeah, I just think it's
Approximate
interesting how
number.
quick that flip is. But
That's it.
you do you, girl, right?
You do you. I don't know. Yeah, like I've always thought it's kind of. I mean, how do you meet that real person or whatever?
It's real,
And
KJ.
some of the comments though, was JoJo the one real quick though? Didn't JoJo like the guy said like, "Yo, I love you," and was it JoJo who was kind of like?
No,
or was
she-
that
she
was
was-
LB? I can't remember.
No,
which one was
JoJo was
bad.
surprised
both
that he
loved
said
each
it.
other.
She was like, "Oh my God!" Like,
Ladies
okay.
and gentlemen, I can continue this conversation all day because I really love The Bachelor, but like, moving on. So at a concert in Glasgow, Adele admitted to fans that one of her side effects of her pregnancy was growing facial hair due to her high testosterone level. The artist named her beard Larry. The singer proudly claimed, "I only chopped it last night. It's actually true. I actually have a beard, but I'm proud of it. I call it Larry." Kate, if you grew a beard tomorrow, would you name it?
Yeah, I would name it, and I would call it Steven the Stubble. Because honestly, you have to be like Adele. Own that stuff. Keeping up with beauty routines is just exhausting. So if she wants to have a nice beard named Larry, go for it, you know? You do you again.
You too, you?
So KJ, for you, it wouldn't really be a shocking thing if you grew a beard, so I'm going to skip over you.
Do you name your facial hair?
No,
That's
I've
the
never
big
been one to
question.
name the facial hair,
Okay.
but I will admit the beard doesn't really come in that full for me. It's all right here. It's
Like a
neck
little neck
It's
beard. Diasia, do you have a name for your beard, or are you just getting that?
You know what? I don't ever
Shut it
want
down.
to have a beard. I don't want to think about having a beard. But you know what? Shout out to Adele for being completely honest and just letting us all
Owning
know
it.
about
And
Larry.
confident.
Hi,
You know?
Larry.
That's what she had to do. I think that was the best way. Just like own it. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like
Hit it before the
She's
tabloids
awesome.
come out.
exactly. Good for you. Okay, so up next we'll be talking about a long-awaited boy band revival that we didn't even know that we were waiting for. Stay tuned, Unpeelers.
So they say it's a man's world? I don't see anybody's name on it. While they were doing their thing, we slowly changed all that. Today, women can do anything men can do. And there's one thing we're even better at.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Preventing wildfires. That's all Smokey wants for his 70th birthday.
Welcome back. Perhaps it is time we say bye to the 21st century because we are back at it yet again with the 90s throwbacks. Members of NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees, and O-Town have come together to record a new song called In the End for TV zombie western Dead 7. The Superman includes Joey Fatone, Chris Kirkpatrick, AJ McLean, Nick Carter, and Eric Michael Estrada. Kate, in the end, will this be a dream come true for fans, or will it be a disaster?
I just think it's going to be a very interesting experiment. I don't really know what's going to happen because have these guys all worked together before? I don't even know. I don't think so. But I'm excited to see Joey Fatone's hair. I love his little spikes. So looking forward
Such
to
a
it at
cutie.
least. Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think it's going to be good. I mean, they all have amazing voices, like individually in their own groups. So it's exciting to see what they can come up with all together.
I agree. What about you? Not as much of a 90s
Not
boy
as-
band
not-
fan?
not-
I
not
can't
a huge
imagine why,
boy
KJ.
band
What?
fan, but I mean, I don't know. Like, you know, we'll see what happens with it. I think sometimes with
Not
these
really looking
reunions-
out for it.
Yeah, you know, they come back together and you know they had great voices. I'm not saying they don't now, but some time has passed. It is not
I mean,
1999.
my question only is I love like 90s boy bands. Like I think they're so much fun. Like I love seeing them come back
Yeah.
together. But my question is like, why
now?
why a Western zombie television show?
I don't
Why
understand
that?
that.
When
That's my
opportunity
question.
knocks, you open
But
the
like,
door.
is that the place that should be knocking?
The zombies-
Is
the
that
zombies are
where
boy
we should
bands
be
then.
answering?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what has the
My
paycheck.
house party. The end. That's where you're standing now.
Yeah.
Okay. This Easter, it was a case of role reversal for families in Connecticut. Pez Candy abruptly canceled its third annual Easter egg hunt after children as young as 4 were pushed aside by parents battling to grab hidden Easter eggs. According to staff, some parents stormed the field before the event even begun. Diasia, would you be a sad child or an aggressive parent?
Honestly, I would be neither. This is like such an insane story, and apparently it's a really big deal. One family drove 2.5 hours to this event, but I guess they weren't prepared for this chaos. One parent described this event as being worse than Walmart on Black Friday.
Wow.
And there were 9,000 eggs available. There were more than enough for everyone. So why were 4-year-old kids being like sent home bloody and bruised? So ridiculous. On the holiest day, probably of the year, you decide to like abuse children, like trying to get eggs. It's so ridiculous.
Was there money in the
No.
eggs? Like,
There's
what
gotta
was
be,
in it?
yeah.
Just-
I mean, it was
Were they
sponsored
made
by
of
Pez Candy. I'm assuming it was candy.
Yeah, exactly. So like, what's the
I don't
point
know.
of catapulting a child?
Here's the deal. I've come to the assumption that either there were some Easter eggs or some eggs that had something better than the other ones, or like there was some.
Are you
so maybe there was a
justifying
bet.
this
No,
behavior?
I'm not. There's no justification.
Maybe they,
but
like,
maybe there was a
reused the
bet.
event.
Maybe Pez
you
was like,
won so
"Yo,
many?
you parents, we're putting the bet out there. We got a nice pool of like $100. I don't know, some really down on
But
the
like,
parents
is
are like,
$100 enough to like
No,
hurt a child
not at
for?
all.
No,
Not at
I don't.
I don't know what they did
I
with
don't
those
know.
extra eggs, but I think they should send them all to me. I'll give you guys my address. Don't worry. So school spirit is clearly at an all-time high as the Syracuse University men's and women's basketball teams have made it into the Final Four of the NCAA tournament. The Orange men beat Virginia and the Syracuse women beat Tennessee. Next, the men will face off against North Carolina on Saturday and the women face Washington on Sunday. Side personal note, my sister goes to UNC, so this game is bigger than big. It's huge. KJ, do you bleed orange or what?
You know, I actually don't bleed orange. I bleed Tar Heel blue. I'm just kidding. Calm down. I hear the screams.
That is
No,
not funny.
it's not an orange shirt.
That's not.
but
Can we like stop for a second?
Hold
Because
on.
that's
You're off the
not-
show. Get
Wow,
out.
I-
Get
it was
out.
Take your
a
mic
joke.
off.
I
Just
tried.
please.
But on a side note,
You're
though,
out.
like for people who are like, he's not wearing orange. Hold on, though, folks. This is the actual Final Four shirt. If I could turn around, you could see the bracket on the back. But
Do it.
you can see a little bit of it. But here's the deal. Congrats, both teams. I mean, crazy.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And the campus is going to be popping this weekend.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys,
Well,
hype, not hype,
so hyped.
so hype.
Normally, I don't watch, keep up with the sports that much, but I've been watching these past couple of games, and I realize why I don't watch sports because I'm having a heart attack every
It's
single
not
time.
good for your heart
Yeah,
health.
somebody
It's really
called
not.
it cardiac use or whatever, and I'm like, I totally feel that. I had to call my dad during and just like.
Is he a doctor?
No, but like he gave me some therapy
Like,
during.
not really. He's not really a doctor, but maybe we all need to call our dads during these games. So up next, our reporter Kate has some April Fool's fun for us. So stick around.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Thank you, dear. Well, you're very supple. Just like I was at your age. Back then, I was a sex expert. Used to call me the buttered biscuit. I know about birth control, too. So you can ask me anything, baby.
Bedsider.org has birth control information and a lot more. And it's...
Have you had sex in this car yet?
Hola, por favor, una aplicación. Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma.
¿Se ve bien? Gracias.
Da ese primer paso hacia un mejor futuro. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para encontrar cursos para adultos gratis.
Welcome back. With April Fool's coming up this Friday, our reporter Kate stirred up some April Fool's mischief. Let's take a look.
April Fool's is right around the corner, so I headed down to Marshall Street to ask people about the pranks they want to pull or the pranks they've successfully pulled off in the past. First off, do you like April Fool's?
It's a cool thing. When I was in elementary school, I was that kid who would like pretend to break their arm.
I'm probably not the best person to ask. I'm probably more of the pranky than the pranker.
For Fool's Day is something that is not appreciated enough in Syracuse.
Have you guys ever pulled a prank?
I've tried, but never successfully.
What's that?
Well, they like glue doorknobs and stuff so that you can't use keys.
I made up some banners and we renamed a pizza shop down the street that's no longer in business we renamed it G-Mac Pizza.
I got these ketchup packets from McDonald's, and if you fold them and put them under the bumpers on the toilet lid, when they sit down, they'll burst and spray all over their leg.
We got 3 chickens and labeled them 1, 2, and 4, and then we made the whole school look around for number 3.
I've been pranked. I don't think I've been pranked that bad, no.
Just like friends lying about really mean things and me believing them is probably like the worst prank that's ever been pulled on me.
Are you excited for this April Fool's? Do you think anything is going to happen? Do you have any schemes going on?
I'm not plotting at the moment, but I'll keep you informed.
I plan to just make sure nothing happens to me, I think.
You can order like 10,000 ladybugs off of Amazon for like $10. So you can do something with that.
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
And I was scheming.
There were a lot of pranksters down there on Marshall Street, so be prepared this April Fool's Day. I'm Kate Capitano for Unpeeled.
I really just love that old man. I think he was so cute. It's not appreciated enough here in Syracuse. So what is the best prank that you have ever pulled? April Fool's Day pranks only.
So for April Fools, I would only ever prank my father. So me and my sister would just hide in these crazy places, and one day my mom hoisted us up into the top shelf of his dresser, and so when he was getting dressed in the morning, he opens it up and freaked out.
That can't be safe.
Yeah, no, it wasn't safe, but it was fun.
Were you
His
like
face,
little at least?
Oh, I was super tiny. I was,
okay, I was gonna say, like, if you went in a dresser now, like, I think it'd be unsafe for a lot of people.
The entire dresser
so
would fall
check your
over.
dressers, be careful, Kate might be in there. Not in a creepy way, but like, kind of. Okay, so stick around, guys, because up next, I will be sitting down with SU student and D-list Insta celebranat, Rebecca Cornwall.
So who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Search Ready Kids at nyc.gov or call 311.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does. And like that, you're a job creator.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Time to call 911 and get them to a hospital immediately. Learn the body language and spot a stroke fast.
Welcome to OPP.
Orange Press Pass is your ticket inside the Syracuse locker room. Hear from the coach.
You can't make it. You're shooting 15%.
I really believe that we're going to start something.
And play.
Just cutting down the net, I can feel a good spot.
Get in-depth analysis, reports on site, and more.
It's all right now on Orange Press Pass.
Orange Press Pass. Live after every Syracuse game.
Welcome back, guys. So now I am joined by SU student and Insta D-lister, Rebecca Cornwall. Under the Insta account RL Cornwall, throw her a follow, and the hashtag WishWeWereDatingWednesday, Rebecca posts weekly pictures and descriptions of the most eligible men that she has crossed paths with, some of whom are in relationships, but we don't judge. It's wishing, after all. Rebecca, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. So tell me a little bit about what is Wish We Were Dating Wednesday.
Okay, I think that I got a picture of my friend and he looked really cute. And I was like, oh my God, Eddie, I wish we were dating. And I was like, I'll just Instagram him because he's so cute.
Was it a Wednesday?
It was Wednesday.
Okay.
And so I Instagrammed him, and he's kind of bitter actually because he was the first, but he only had like
a
one
quick
line.
one?
Yeah.
Because you didn't know how to do it.
I didn't know what I was getting myself into, to be fair.
So was it like once you did the first one, you were like, wow, I just feel a lot of feelings and this should never end?
I think that once I did the first one, I was like, let's just keep this one going. So I do it every Wednesday now, and it depends, quite frankly, on how I'm feeling. So I guess it just depends on the candidate I pick and like what they do, like fun facts they have about themselves.
So when was your first post was Eddie, when was that?
My first post was Eddie, and that was, I would say, I think it was in the summer.
So like, it's been going on.
It's been going on for a while.
Okay, so now I'm gonna ask you, what was one of like your favorite Wish We Were Dating Wednesday that you've ever done? Because like I have some personal favorites because I stalk them a lot, but what is your personal favorite?
I actually met I went on spring break with a bunch of my friends, and I met this guy on spring break, and he was just very charming.
Very
and so
charming,
I was pretty forward with him, and I was like, listen, I need to tell you something. I do this thing every, mind you, I had pink eye this whole week, so I'm talking to him, coming to him, looking like Sloth from the Goonies. And I came up to him and I said, I do this thing every week called Wish We Were Dating Wednesday. Do you mind if I take a photo of you and post it? And he was like, oh my God, yeah, sure. So then he sat down on the beach with me, and like I basically interviewed him
Learned
about
his life story.
So then and then
Okay,
I was
so
like, I do wish we were dating.
you need to
read
give
it?
us a taste. Yeah, I need you to read it for me.
It's
Excuse her phone, but this is happening, people.
I actually made him get a henna tattoo on his lower back too.
And what does it say?
It says, "Don't tell Daddy." So it says, "Wish We Were Dating Wednesday goes international," because I'm in Cancun. I said, Ben Morgan is a senior at the University of Maryland studying government and politics. I paid Ben to get a henna tattoo on his lower back that says, "Don't tell Daddy," but surprisingly enough, he doesn't have daddy issues. Originally from New Jersey, Ben was the president of his high school's chapter of SAD and won class flirt, he was so flirty. Ben can recite 80% of the movie Click, starring Adam Sandler, that takes place in Bed Bath & Beyond. Oh, and he can also do 3 different dances. Today is special because I'm in Cancun and never knew how much I needed to date Ben until Mexico. The sad part is we can't date because I don't do long distance.
That is sad. So you wish you were dating, but you simply don't know.
Yeah.
So I guess like the question on everyone's mind is, because Wish We Were Dating Wednesday is very important to us. If you ever get into a relationship, what happens then? Do you wish you're dating other people, or is it going to be them? Are you going to like man crush Monday them every Wednesday? Because like nobody wants that.
That would be a lot, right? I think that when that happens, I would be like, I am dating. Like, we are dating Wednesday.
We are dating, and every Wednesday you're going to give them a post.
But not every Wednesday, maybe like a couple Wednesdays, but also it would be like, it's going to be really uncomfortable when I go back to the Wish We Were Dating Wednesday, because I'm going to be like,
wiki breakup,
yikes.
Wish We Were Dating.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like,
Sorry,
no.
boyfriend that doesn't exist yet, but
yes.
You've got it coming. I wish I could continue this all day because Wish We Were Dating Wednesday, Cornwall. Up next, we will be playing a game called Box of Lies, so stick around, Unpeelers.
How you doing? My name's Steve. My family's lived in this neighborhood for years. Recently, things got so tight, we had to go to our local food bank for help. I lost a lot of sleep worrying about what the neighbors might think. That is until I saw them there, too. How'd I do, Steve?
A little stiff. You could have done a little better.
What? Come on. You know, I have an Academy Award.
Yeah, but not for playing me.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. little help, I made it.
Welcome back, guys. So tonight's game is Box of Lies. How it works is that we each pick one of these boxes that you may or may not be able to see behind me right now, and we describe its contents to the other person. And the other person has to decide whether we're telling the truth or lying. So we can lie about the ridiculous contents of the box if we so choose.
Perfect.
Let's go. Should we, since you're like the guest, should I be like, oh, go ahead.
I'll go first.
Top, middle, or bottom?
I want the middle one. Oh, actually, no, top one.
Madden girl.
I'm a Madden
okay,
girl.
so like don't want to see like how heavy it is, none of that.
Yeah, put your poker face on.
It does look heavy, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so
It looks a
nervous.
little bit heavy.
And so, okay.
So you just like make sure that I can't see it though.
Close your eyes.
Don't you want to close your eyes? Looks a little dusty.
Oh my God, what? You'll never believe this.
Well, won't I?
Have you ever seen the movie?
Nope, never seen it.
Stuart Little.
Yep.
You know the boat that he drives?
I thought he, yep.
Well,
yes,
on
I
the
do.
river.
Yeah. Yep.
It's the remote control for that boat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
No. You're lying.
Yeah,
Literally
I'm
lying.
definitely lying.
You're literally lying.
I couldn't even know what this
She
is.
literally couldn't even decide what movie it was. She's like, you know the movie, what's that movie? It's, okay, what is this?
What is it?
I'll let you guys figure it out.
This part really threw
I'm
me
gonna
off.
go with the top one because it's really big. You can just throw it over there if you want.
Thank you.
Inside this box, you need to see it from every angle.
I wish I did that.
is a beautiful picture of me.
Oh.
It's a really flattering picture from our Halloween episode. And, you know, it's inside of an Easter egg, which is not why I'm holding something open right now.
I want to say the picture part is true, but not the Easter egg.
So am I lying?
You're lying.
Okay, well, shout out to my wonderful producers for this.
Oh my God.
It is me with whipped cream on my face. And I am now going to eat all of the chocolate because you did this to me.
I like
You can
that.
pick your next one, Rebecca.
Okay, now I'll go for the middle one.
And I'm honestly going to keep these pictures too.
Thank you. Oh my God, this is so fun.
All right,
Oh, it's
let's try to
heavy.
go semi-quickish so we can do
Sure.
as many as we can.
Okay, this is 2 Hulk hands and a flower headband.
No, because Hulk hands can't fit in that.
Honestly, they're kind of like Hulk hands.
But they're not the Hulk. That is a raptor.
Yeah.
That is a raptor.
Close.
Baby box. Baby box.
Those are our Hulk hands, come on.
This is a picture of your mom.
Oh my God, Michelle.
It's a picture of Michelle.
Michelle Cornwall.
Quick, quick.
I would
It's a
say-
picture of Michelle Cornwall. I win.
Shut up.
I win. Syracuse. Ladies and gentlemen, people of the jury, we need to win this weekend. I need to be my big sister. So, like, that's what it comes down to. Let's do this thing, guys.